What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the NFL Hub, and today we're going to be doing something pretty interesting, and that's going to be continuing the Real Story of series. We're going to be bringing you Odell Beckham Jr. today. Now, I know Odell Beckham Jr. has been a hot topic since he got drafted in 2014, but understanding where he came from and his true story will probably help you understand some situations that go on in the news more clearly. He gets caught up in the news all the time, whether it be his fights with Josh Norman that, happened a couple of years back, or smacking the ass of a security guard. He always finds himself somewhere. So let's get started. Odell Beckham Jr., born November 5th, 1992, also widely known as OBJ, is an American football wide receiver for the Cleveland Browns of the National Football League. Born in Louisiana, Beckham played college football at nearby Louisiana State University and was drafted by the New York Giants in the first round of the 2014 NFL Draft with the 12th overall pick. Since entering the NFL, Beckham has been one of the most productive and popular players, emphasis on popular, but he has drawn media scrutiny for his conduct on and off the playing field. He attended Isidore Newman High School in New Orleans, Louisiana, where he was a letterman in football, basketball, and track. In football, he played wide receiver, quarterback, running back, and cornerback for the Greenies football team. Originally, he was earning the school's starting QB job. Odell's best friend wanted and was good enough to play QB as well, though, so he decided to become a pass catcher. As a junior in high school, he caught 45 passes for 743 yards and 10 touchdowns, while also adding 3 more scores on the ground. As a senior, he hauled in 50 catches for 1,010 yards and 19 touchdowns, joining Cooper Manning, Peyton and Eli Manning's other brother, as one of the only 2 players in school history to record 1,000 receiving yards in a season. In addition, he rushed for 331 yards and 6 touchdowns, passed for 90 yards, and a score and averaged 30.0 yards per punt return. He was named to the Times 2011 Blue Chip list and to the Louisiana All-State First Team as a wide receiver, while he also earned District Offensive MVP honors and a spot on the Advocates Super Dozen. In basketball, Beckham lettered all 4 years and was an all-district selection his junior and senior years. As a standout track and field athlete as well, Beckham followed in his mother's footsteps to excel in the sprinting and jumping events while at Newman High. He took silver in the long jump event at the 2010 Newman Invitational with a career-best leap of 6.83 meters. At the 2010 LA 2A State Meet, he earned 6th place finishes in both the 200-meter dash with a PR time of 22.31 seconds and in the long jump with a leap of 6.71 meters. He was also a member of the Newman 100-meter and 200-meter relay teams. Beckham also played soccer growing up and considers English player David Beckham his childhood idol. Yeah, another dude with the last name Beckham. His soccer club coaches offered Beckham a chance to try out for a junior national team program, but he did not want to spend the required time overseas considering his talents in other sports at home. As you conclude, Beckham is no stranger to athletics. Football, soccer, basketball, baseball. It would appear any sport he tries his hand at, he can't fail. Regarded as a 4-star recruit by Rivals.com and Scout.com out of high school, Beckham was rated as the number 6 wide receiver and as the number 40 player in the nation. He chose Louisiana State University over scholarship offers from Ole Miss, Nebraska, Tulane, and Tulsa, among others. He also played in the 2011 U.S. Army All-American Bowl. Athleticism runs in his family. He really did hit the genetic lottery. Both of his parents were stars at LSU, where Odell followed in their footsteps. His dad, Odell Beckham Sr., was a running back for the LSU football team, and his mom, Heather Van Norman, was a 6-time All-American track star. She actually ran while she was pregnant with Odell, 6 months into the pregnancy. Even his stepdad, Derek Mills, was no slouch himself, winning a gold medal in the 4x400 meter relay at the 1996 Olympics. It's insane. He was destined to become a great athlete in whichever sport he decided to pursue. Beckham was selected by the New York Giants with the 12th overall pick in the first round of the 2014 NFL Draft. He was the 3rd wide receiver to be selected that year. He signed a contract with the Giants on May 19, 2014. After missing a majority of the training camp, preseason, and the first 4 games of the season because of a hamstring injury, Beckham made his debut on October 5, 2014 against the Atlanta Falcons, recording 4 receptions for 44 yards and a touchdown. In his first Monday Night Football game against the Indianapolis Colts, Beckham caught 8 passes for 156 yards. Against the Seattle Seahawks in Week 10, he caught 7 passes for 108 yards. Before this game, Odell was receiving buzz, but not as much as a star phenom would. But this game, right here, would change everything. On November 3rd, 2014, during a game against the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Football, Odell Beckham had 10 catches for 146 yards and 2 touchdowns, including a one-handed touchdown reception hailed as the catch of the year. You know, this catch. With Chris Collinsworth, Tony Dungy, Victor Cruz, and LeBron James all saying that it was one of the best catches ever, Beckham made this catch despite a pass interference penalty called on Dallas cornerback Brandon Carr while diving backwards with full extension of his right hand, only using 3 fingers. He literally broke the internet. This catch will forever go down in history. After a few disappointing years with the New York Giants, Odell and the organization started to clash a bit. Tons and tons of frustration later, the Giants traded the star wide receiver to the Cleveland Browns in exchange for the Browns' first-round pick, number 17 overall, their second-round pick, number 96 overall, that year, plus safety Jabril Peppers. His time in New York was over. The buzz that the Beckham-Landry reunion created was immeasurable. Everyone thought that the Browns were back. They were being placed in way too many early Super Bowl convos, and as many people thought, things didn't necessarily pan out. Odell didn't have a bad first season with the Cleveland Browns, snagging 74 catches with 1,034 yards and 4 touchdowns. It wasn't exactly Odell-like, but it was good nonetheless. Definitely measures for a number 1 wide receiver. But then, the Browns and Odell got pushed back to square one. Frustration. Odell told the media that he would welcome a trade to the Jets, but the Browns said that they would have no intention of trading him at all this offseason. Will we see his short Cleveland career come to an end? Or will it continue? Let us know down below. Whether it be making of spontaneous catches, smacking the ass of a security guard after the LSU championship game. Yeah, he did that. After the LSU national championship game, he spanked a police officer, of course, of celebration, but the security guard wasn't having it. Got charged with simple battery. Either way, Odell Beckham always finds himself in the news. That's just what comes with being star-studded. Thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of the NFL Hub. Today, it was pretty interesting covering the story of Odell Beckham Jr. I didn't really know much about him before I did this, and now I do. So, if you have any other suggestions, leave them down in the comment section below. It's always fun to see what you guys have to say. I really appreciate you clicking on this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.